Carol Weinman. She is an attorney with an expertise in autism and criminal law who is often called as an expert witness in the case. And we're so happy to have you tonight, Carol, because of this other big development with Bryan Kohberger. The defense now suddenly makes this filing saying that he is autistic and that that's a reason that he should not face the death penalty. There was apparently some kind of medical review done somewhat recently. What do you make of this?
Well, it's a viable defense. I shouldn't say that it's a viable mitigating factor in any trial, and definitely a possible mitigating factor for the death penalty. So I'm not surprised that they're raising it.
Has this ever worked before? Has this ever gotten the death penalty thrown by the defense saying that someone is on the autism spectrum?
Well, Bryan, I can't speak specifically to the death penalty. I am not familiar with a case that has argued it for the death penalty, but I can tell you that it is used, and I have used it very successfully in mitigating sentences in general for criminal offenses.
It just seems like the defense is trying to throw anything at the wall to see what will stick, because they have had different arguments trying to get death thrown out over and over again. And now, 5 months to the trial, they say that he's been tested and that he's autistic and that that's the reason. I mean, why not just do that from the beginning?
Well, that I don't know when, according to what I know, he was only recently diagnosed with autism. They couldn't have brought it up before the diagnosis. You would know that better. My information is that it was brought up more recently, that this diagnosis was arrived at.
Yeah, that's my understanding too, and that it was one doctor, we presume, who made that diagnosis. I guess must have evaluated him while he's been in jail in Idaho. Is that enough in terms of just having one doctor diagnosis? Would you need more to do something as serious as throw out the death penalty?
No, because autism is diagnosed with a very standardized test called ADOS, and it actually prevents a difference of opinion in experts or doctors. So they only need one doctor that has diagnosed it, because it's a standardized test for trained professionals.
It's interesting. It's interesting, Carol. I posted this on X when this development came out. And I think, so many of us have someone in our family who is autistic or a friend. And people are really fired up about this, and they're angry that Kohberger's defense is going this route. I think this really offends a lot of people who are close to someone who's autistic.
Well, that's not unusual. I think it offends people for a couple of reasons. I think it offends people because if they know someone that's autistic, or they have a family member, someone close to them with autism, they may be a bit offended by the fact that somebody who committed such a heinous crime is trying to hang any of it on the fact that he has autism. Or yes, that they're trying to use autism to their advantage in a manner like this. So that's not unusual, Bryan. We often see this where there are certain people close to others with autism that may find it disturbing or offensive that it is being used or used in this manner.
Yeah, and I get it. Look, I get why people are offended. It'll be interesting, though. Like you said, several of the lawyers who I floated it by today all said the same thing. Interesting. They didn't immediately rule it out. They thought it was an interesting argument. So we'll have to see how it goes. Some of their motions so far to get death. Go ahead. Sorry, Carol.
Well, autism is more often we're seeing it more in the court system, in the criminal court system especially. So that's why I think they are entertaining it. I'm not surprised. Because it is considered viable and is considered important information in a criminal trial or sentencing at this point.
We'll see what the judge decides. Carol Weinman, we appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.